Welcome back to my channel. Today let's make my Rockin Shower Screamerz. All of today's ingredients are going to be listed in the description. We're going to start by adding some rubbing alcohol to our menthol crystals in a microwave safe bowl. And they can be melting on their own while we prepare the dry ingredients. And our dry ingredients, we're going to be using baking soda, citric acid, cornstarch, and kaolin clay. And we want to just sift all those together, except for the citric acid, into a bowl. We're going to add the citric acid last. And the menthol crystals, they'll melt just about completely in the rubbing alcohol while we get everything else ready. But see there, I've got everything in one bowl and then the citric acid in the other one. We're going to add that last. And those are my new shower steamer molds that I found. I love them. And I'm going to have a little bit more about those later in the video. Now, if your menthol crystals are not completely melted by the time you get ready to mix everything together, go ahead and put them in the microwave and just microwave them on short bursts until they're completely melted. I usually do about 20-second bursts. And then you're going to add your essential oil or fragrance oil or both to the menthol crystals. I just think it's easier to have all your liquids mixed in one bowl and just add them all at one time. And I found that these shower steamers, I love them. I love making them. They're really easy. But the time-consuming part is making sure that everything is all mixed together well. That takes a while. You want it to be really fully incorporated. If you're sensitive to menthol, you might not want to have your face right over the bowl breathing in those fumes. I love it. I love menthol. But a quick word about menthol. It can be strong. It can burn your skin. So you want to make sure that you are using the correct amount. Go off of the safe usage rate and weigh it out carefully. And then you're going to add your citric acid in here. And we're still going to mix some more. We're going to mix until we're sick to death of mixing, and then it'll be ready. If you've made bath bombs, you know that you look for a certain wet sand consistency. That's pretty much the same thing you're going to do with shower steamers. And I think we're good to go here. These molds that I got, I love them because I can weigh out exactly what I want, and all of my shower steamers weigh the exact same thing. But I do have a question. What do y'all think is a good size shower steamer? Mine end up being 100 grams, which is about 3.5 ounces. They last a really long time. I mean, if you're going to take a long shower, this is definitely the shower steamer for you. If you don't take long showers, then it's not going to be dissolved by the time you're done. And like I said, everybody's different when it comes to menthol. You may be sensitive to it, or somebody that you give these to, or if you're selling them, they may be sensitive to menthol. Normally, you would just put this on your shower floor and let it do its thing. But I always make sure and tell somebody, if you are a little bit sensitive, then go ahead and set it on a shelf in your shower or put it in an organza bag and hang it there and let the water just kind of splash on it. That way your feet aren't, soaking up all the menthol. The first one I tried, I did not realize that my shower drain was draining slow until it was too late. I was already in there and I had my shower steamer in the floor and my feet were soaking in it. And then when I got done, I got out of the shower. I was sitting there. I was playing a video game actually, and I was like, my feet are tingling. What the heck's wrong? And then I realized, oh crud, it's the menthol. It was doing a number on my feet. Now I'm weird. I didn't really mind it once I realized what it was, but not everybody's gonna like that sensation. Okay. Anyway, I'm just wondering what size bath bombs you guys think would be a good size. But what I like about these molds is you see how they can stand up there on their own? I mean, that's pretty awesome. and you can weigh out what you want, and then you just kind of press it down and they pop right out. I mean, they're super easy to use. I love them. I was using, what was I using? These little metal molds that I had found. I don't even remember where they came from. They worked pretty well. I think I videoed this. I tried making some with half of a bath bomb mold, like the round ones. Never got them suckers out. But these are just amazing. And also, if you are using essential oils, don't just splash some in there willy-nilly. You want to make sure you have that weighed out carefully and that you're using them exactly the way you're supposed to. Essential oils are wonderful if you are safe with them. So just be careful, weigh it out, make sure you know how much you're supposed to be using. I ended up making 2 batches here because I wanted to try out these new molds. And I made, let's see, I think the first batch I made I call Arise because it's got orange essential oil in it, and then it also has a raspberry lemonade fragrance oil in it mixed together. And oh my gosh, with the menthol, it smells so good, and it will wake you right up. And then the other one I made, I call it Chill, and it is lavender essential oil and then a stress relief fragrance oil blend. And I've also tried some with like a Johnson & Johnson vanilla lavender, type fragrance, which it smells good too. I haven't decided which I like best. Now those molds, they come with like 6 different designs each for the big one and the little one, and you can swap them out so easy. That little one I found, if you stick your finger in the middle of it and hold that down while you're screwing it on, that's the way you can change those out. The bigger one, you kind of have to push the barrel up. Wow, I don't know how to talk. I'll show you a little bit later. Either way, they're easy to use, they're easy to change out, they're easy to learn how to change out. It might be best if I don't even say anything else about it. Oh my gosh. I've had a crazy couple of months here, guys. That's why I haven't had any videos out. It's just been it's been crazy. But we're still standing. We're still here. We're still moving forward. So, in fact, I have a couple of vendor events coming up. I'm trying to come up with ideas for them because I'm all about standing out from the crowd. Cherry Rock Creations, that's what we're about. I march to the beat of a different drum, and I love it. But sometimes it's hard because not everybody likes what I like. But I would not enjoy making something that doesn't resonate with me, if that makes sense. But I have one coming up the end of August. It's called the Appalachian something or other fair. It's like a craft fair. So I want to do some stuff for that. And then I'm doing a new event. It's called the KillCon. It's horror movie related. So I'm trying to come up with some ideas for that. And then I have Chili Night coming up. So I have a lot coming up. Look, there are our different designs. They're so pretty. I was so happy with this set. I found it on Amazon. It was not expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but I know it wasn't expensive or I wouldn't have bought it because I'm, cheap. And my camera was way overexposed here, but I think you can make out the different designs. They're so pretty. The big one had 6, and I want to say, or maybe just 5. No, I think it came with 6. I think one of them may have ended up where I used it first. I had already thrown it in the sink. And then the small one came with 4 or 6. I can't even remember now. But they're so pretty. I love that they're different. I was using mica to color my shower steamers and my sugar scrub and my body butter. I don't do that anymore. I don't see the point in it. I think it's an added cost. It's kind of wasteful. Now, I know like with bath bombs, collar is that's a big part of the experience with a bath bomb. So, I'm still going to collar bath bombs. But my other stuff, with the exception of soap, I don't think I'm going to collar it anymore. I just think it's not necessary. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, the kill con. Does anybody, are you guys fans of like the Evil Dead movies? Like, not the new one, the one that had, Bruce Campbell in them. Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. Oh my gosh. Those movies were they were so bad that they're good, And I thought, well, I would love to do my vendor booth as a KillCon, an Evil Dead theme. And I'm trying to come up with ideas for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though. They're supposed to have some celebrities there. Nothing major, but come on. This is Southern West Virginia. You can't expect much here. But it's going to be fun. Yeah, those things are they're durable, too. I want to make sure you can see them from every angle, apparently. Oh, my gosh. Okay. And I just used... Well, I ended up using soap shrink, the plastic shrink bags for soap. I used on these because I could not find my bath bomb. The bath bomb shrink bags are curved on one end, and they would have been perfect. And I don't know what I did with them. Lord, it is hard to tell what I did with them. They may be in my freezer at this point. Who knows? But these work just fine. Just use that little sealer thing there, which I bought. I think that came from Amazon too. And of course, it was cheap. But hey, it gets the job done. I don't need nothing fancy for that. And I have found if I poke just a little teeny tiny hole in these, that they won't pop or bust. If I don't do that, it's like they get so tight, they stretch, and then I get a big hole in them. And the labels on these, I just printed off on cardstock. And I ended up, I think I used a hot glue gun and just glued them on like that. I didn't show that part because I didn't think about it, y'all. I'm sorry. And I've gotten into crochet. I love crochet. It's quickly become one of my absolute favorite hobbies. And I have started selling it, and I'm actually doing pretty good with that. That's just a couple of the things I've made. But I'm curious, do you guys like crocheting? Would you be interested in some videos on that? Just let me know in the comments if you do, and we'll see what we can do. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.